420, 420, for 20 long years. I smoked lots of reefer and drank lots of beer. Every day at 420, we're going to settle the score. And for 20 long years, it's been 20 past 4. Wait, did that work? Hold on. I think I found it. Just as I was about to go off. I think I found it. Did that work? Is that working? People? Is that working? Yes. Oh my God, I saved it. Yes. Hi, everybody. Oh boy. Maybe I should just start off from the top. All right, here. Let's we're gonna take two here at 420 Live because I don't know what else to do. Let's see if I can get this thing going here. Hold on. Share screen. This is perfect way to have a nice freaking 420. Losing my shit here on the air. Hold on. Here we go. Take two. 420 for 20 long years. I smoked lots of reefer and drank lots of beer. Every day at 420, we're gonna settle the score. For 20 long years, it's been 20 past 4. Hey, It's Jeff Kravitz. Welcome to 420 Live, take two, the second version. I just love that people stuck around to watch me deal with this. I guess that's part of the charm of being on 420 Live is old men stoned working with technology. You know, sometimes it just, I don't know. It was said mute, unmute. Thank you. I appreciate the birthday love there. Mr. Tipper from Scotland tuning in. I can barely get this in my mouth. But obviously, I had way too much weed today, if that's the way I started the show, before the show even started. So anyway, here we are, 420 Live, birthday week. It's been, what a week this week. I can't even begin to tell you the stuff that's going on because most of it's in my private life, and it's just too messy. Not bad messy, just things have been going down. It's just an interesting time in our lives. And I'm getting ready to celebrate 59 years here on the planet Earth. You know, a shout out to my mom and dad, Janet Kravitz and Pinky Kravitz, for having me. I'm going to be 59 on 5/9. That's this Sunday, which is also Mother's Day. So Mother's Day gift to everyone, all the mothers out there. And my mom, you know, Janet did an amazing job raising the kids. She's back in Atlantic City now. I talked to her today. And, you know, they never stop with the moms, with the advice and telling you how to live and telling you what to do. And it's just unbelievable that it doesn't matter how old you get or how, they're always concerned. Like my mom still wants me to become a postal service, work in the postal service, become a fireman, a lawyer, that goes without saying, or a doctor. And she's still telling me these things. And I'm like, Mom, the photography thing kind of worked out for a while. I mean, I know I might need something coming up, but you know, right now it's pretty good. Maybe go back to lifeguarding on the Atlantic City beach this summer. You know, I haven't done that in a long time. Maybe I could be like, oh no, wait, I would fail the piss test. I was always good at piss tests, especially the aiming part, you know, the lack of splatter. Anyway, as you can see, Miley's with me today. That's how I actually started the show. It was me and Miley smoking weed, but you know. This is one of my photographs, actually. I took of Miley smoking weed in Amsterdam. I'm not even sure if I ever wore this on the show. I'm sure I must have in 250 shows, but I kind of lost count. And yeah, she was smoking. She brought out a joint, smoked it on stage. I took the picture, and then someone made this shirt online, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I bought it. Usually you would send a cease and desist. I sent the girl $40 and send me a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. And it's become quite popular, especially wearing it around a fish show and you walk down and people are like, is that Miley Cyrus on your shirt? I'm like, yeah, it is. It is. But you think I'm high as a mofo right now? Yeah, you got, well, you know, like when you botch at the beginning of the show, like botching an intro for like 5 minutes. What was it, 5 minutes? I was there without sound, trying to fuck around, figure out what it is, you know, and especially I'm usually buzzed throughout the day. You know, I'm a daily smoker. I strain it up all day long. And obviously I switched strains too soon today and got into the sauce up to here. Anyway, as you know, now 420 Live, we go weekly. It's going to be a sliding scale on when we go weekly. I know I said Wednesday last week, but I had some amazing guests lined up for today. But at the last minute, they're all busy in Kauai practicing for this big show that's happening this weekend. I'm talking about Bill Kreutzmann and Billy and the kids that are out there. My friend Benji Eisen. There is a possibility Benji's a very busy guy, but he might call in to give us a little background on what's happening out there in Hawaii. They got, you know, you're watching, if you've been watching online, all of a sudden you're like, oh, look, there's Billy Strings and Tom Hamilton. And wait, and there's Carlos Santana all of a sudden is part of the show. And then James Casey, who plays saxophone with Trey Anastasio Band, is also in the show. So they got a lot of surprises lined up there. And I know Benji's working hard. So if they can get over there, I appreciate him giving us a little love. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the show. And for any of you guys in England that don't know about the Grateful Dead, great stuff to get high with. So the strain, I think that was a chem dog that I just was smoking at the beginning of the show, but I was smoking a little Blackwater, which is very tasty, flavorful, you know, after lunch today. And, you know, I got it going on. Speaking of Trey's band, our hearts go out to our old friend Tony Markellis, who passed away 6 days ago today. And he was a bass player for Trey's band. A wonderful guy. I worked with him many times over the years. Great sense of humor, really, you know, down to earth. as easygoing as it comes when it comes to working with musicians. So our hearts and go out to everybody in the community that love Tony. We love his bass playing, and we love seeing him live, and we're going to miss his presence. And I'm sure Trey now has announced 3 shows at SPAC, and we're probably going to be at Humphreys that weekend, but he's going to be by himself without the band. Maybe those other guys are going to join him, his other band. We heard the announcements. The Dave Matthews Band announcement went out a couple of weeks ago, and that's kind of the first shot across the bow. That's our genre. That's our bands. That's kind of where we are, the music we listen to. So if Dave is going out on tour, Fish is not far to follow, and so is Dead and Company. Everybody wants to go out. They have all your fans' money. They got all your money. They sold these shows out a year ago. So they want to be able to deliver on what they've already been paid for. And, it's interesting. Only 10 to 20% of people ask for a refund when it comes to those shows. So I think it goes to show the fortitude of the fans and how bad they want to go. Let's face it, pretty smart to have tickets for these shows, because for those first tickets back are going to be incredibly expensive if you don't have them already. So you got Shugma? You got the Shugma. Wait, it's my birthday coming up on Sunday, 5/9. 5/9, I'll be 59. So I figured my weekly show, I'd get up here and have a little celebration here on the air with you guys. And I lost my marbles today and totally had no volume going up the beginning of the show and flipped out. Didn't even see that it said unmute right there at the bottom, because I'm like flipping out. I'm like, wait, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Deep breaths, Jeff. So yes, birthday coming up. Gonna be 59. It's hard to tell though. I'm holding up pretty well, My chins, you see the effects of aging more than you feel them. I mean, yeah, of course you feel a little bit achy in the morning, but I definitely see it when I'm coming up. Anyway, last week I shared a video of me playing on this boat out there in the Caribbean. Dementia is setting in. Trust me, it is setting in. It is setting in. Thank you, man. Thank you, Homer. I hope I entertaining. I like to put up my new content. My kids are all like, put up all the old stuff. So I try to keep it entertaining there on the Instagram. It's one of my favorite formats. I love to see what everybody's doing. I love tuning in, and you can just be all over the world. It's one of the reasons I went to Tulum, because I saw Birthday Ket, Fat Lines. No, that's not really my Fat Lines. Not my flavor. I'm not a white guy. I try to stay away from the whites. I don't really like the things get you high for 90 seconds. Well, DMT though I like. But cocaine's not my thing anymore, folks. I've moved on. Guys that are doing coke in their late 50s and 60s, sorry, not a good look. You should have gotten that shit out of your system in your 20s and 30s. That's the time you should deal with your cocaine, because it really starts fucking with your interpersonal communications. You go to, or it's why everybody ends up in freaking rehab. Not my favorite drug, and also the way people act on it. It's just like talking at you. I like the vibe when I do things. So for me, it's any psychedelic. Not much of a ketamine guy. I haven't really tried it. If I want to try it, I think I do it more in a clinical setting than trying to do it on at a concert or something like that, just because I like to be engaged. I'm not really into disassociatives in general, but I will say that DMT is a shit. Yes, I see that too, Carolyn. I see that the weed smokers are aging better because we're not drinking all that poison in our system all the time. And, we had an interesting thing happen at the house last night with alcohol. I'm not going to get into the details, but let's just say it was an interesting night last evening after 12 o'clock. You got thick lines of coke on your birthday. No, not at all. I get it. But I was 30 and that's when I took care of that. That's when I was like, birthday, let's get a quarter pound of coke. Yeah, the clinical setting. Now, there you go. The hotel room after party. I could like zone out. The clinic. I actually want to go into a clinic and do one like they're doing them in Florida, where you go check in. Like I have guys that are publicly trading companies now that do this ketamine research. I don't know if any of you guys invested, but if you want some stock symbols, I'm happy to talk about some of the things. Compass and SEAL, SEEL, Relmedia, I believe. Cybin, my friends at Mycium, Mycoff, MYCOF on the exchange. They're more my thing. I don't need to numb anything. I'm trying to like experience everything and feel. I want to feel it all. There's not too many things I'm running away from here, folks. Let's see. Major heart failure. Yep, there you go. Ragey truck sort of get at major heart failure. This is not financial advice. No, not at all. I don't think, I'm just saying that there's some good stocks out there and in the fields of psychedelics, which are growing. And one thing about ketamine is something that's already legal. So it's they don't have to go through all the approval with FDA process and stuff like that. Psilocybin is something that's not technically illegal, but I guess it's going to be. Let's see, what do we got here? It gives you autism for 15 minutes. Yeah, isn't that ketamine? It gives you just sit there, you're like, people are talking to you and you don't answer back. Sometimes mushrooms make you a little bit autistic, because you're not really understanding everything that's happening in front of you. You start talking, you're like, But no, I'm more, like I said, experimental, guys. I like to keep it up. I like to keep it open. I like to keep it flowing. I'm not trying to shut the pathways down. I'm trying to open them up. I'm trying to connect. I'm not trying to numb anything. This is not a numbing. Canes are numbers. Novocaine, cocaine, lidocaine. Actually good for premature ejaculation for all you guys. I'm sure you all have a lot of problems out there. So try some lidocaine. Suit you right up. Just go on Amazon, look it up. You'll get some. Next thing you know, they'll wonder what happened. Don't use too much, though, because then you go completely numb. You have to have a little bit of feeling down there. Oh, my God. We're heading south and south of the belt, actually. So I'm not giving financial advice, but yes, I like cryptocurrencies. I've just been dabbling, like 300 in this one and 300 in that one. But, I bought some Dogecoin at like 6 cents, but then I sold it because I was like, there's no value to this. It's nothing. And now it's at 60 cents or whatever it was, 68 yesterday. And you're looking at it, you're like, this isn't even a company. It's nothing. It's just bullshit, but it's trading more value than some of our car corporations out there. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, I love the crypto. I think Ethereum's nuts. I mean, Ethereum, it took a while for it to get into 2000s, and it was late in the 2000s for like, what, a month? And now it's at 3,500 and just like climbing. I mean, I should probably look. Should I look at my Coinbase right here and see what it says? Where we are. Yeah, do you have the Coinbase wallet? You got your app? Yes. Mm-hmm. Ethereum, 3,500. Bitcoin, 56,000. As high as 63, as low as 48 in the past couple of weeks. I mean, you could make a good $12,000, $15,000 just buying some Bitcoin if you're smart and you know your timing. And this is not financial advice. Dutch tulip. Yeah, it's kind of, this is just kind of like making monopoly money real. Like I'm thinking about it the other day and it was like, this is exactly what it is. It's like monopoly money. People are like, yeah, monopoly money. Guess what? It's real. So go into your monopoly board and take out all that cash and start spending it around town because it's as real as Dogecoin or as real as anything else. It has the same value. You actually have to pay for a monopoly board, and so the money's worth something, right? If you lose it, you got to replace it. You got to get it. I have 100 shares of Dogecoin. That's what I stayed in. It was like, all right, what did I have? I bought $100 worth originally at 6 cents. So what's that? 2,000 shares, 200 shares? No, 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 shares. I had like 2,000 shares of it. And then I dumped it and then bought something stupid, which hasn't gone up. But meanwhile, the 100 shares I have Doge are just gone. And my kids, I'm telling them to get rid of it because it's just a bunch of bullshit. But they don't want to hear it. They know better. They're like, to the moon. We're going to take this to the moon. They're like, Elon Musk is going to be on Saturday Night Live this week. And wait till you see it's going to be $1 when he hits Saturday Night Live. And I'm like, what the fuck? These kids are all crazy. I'm like, look, it goes up to $1, sell it. And I'm like, sell it and put it in Ethereum. Oh, I can't afford Ethereum. I made 1,200 times my money, Dad. I can't argue. It's so hard to argue with it because when you're in the middle of a scam, it feels great, right? You're like, this is going to be great. You talk yourself into it. You talk your friends into it. Trust me, it's happened to me many times. You talk other people into coming along with you for the ride. You're like, oh, this is going to be great. Guess what? Well, I'm going to put X amount of dollars in. We'll get X amount of dollars out. We're going to do this. Everybody's got friends that pull them along on some scam. I can't, and I'm guilty of doing that with my friends and taking them for a ride. So he used Brian Irwin, the Dutch oven currency. Yes, well, that's working too. Cardano. Yeah, Cardano's interesting too. I was watching that. And let's see, crippling gambling. They're just so addicted to betting on sports funds. You turn to ketamine, right? At the end of a bad betting session, you should be betting on this crypto coin. The hard part is figuring when to take it out. What did I see? That something about Warren Buffett. First of all, his company is worth $425,000 a share, and the market's begging him to split because he's going to break the stock market the way it's going. So Dot, yeah, pink. I love Dot too. Polka Dot, is that what it is? Polka Dot, yeah, but Polka Dot's not traded on Coinbase, so it's a freaking pain in the ass. Like you have to get Kraken and Coinbase. You need all these other apps to buy everything because you hear about a lot of stuff and you just can't even get it. So accidentally, was he in the room watching? Thank you, Kyle. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support always. On Twitter, on Instagram, Kyle Stewart always in there. What you got? Whatever, send it along, Kyle. I'll take any kind of hookups you got. I'm ready. Oh, here you go. The GMEs are coming out. Well, I didn't buy the GameStop, but I have a friend that's goes under 100, stock up on it. And I follow the Roaring Kitty on Twitter, and he's like the bull case, a video with the bull case for the bull case. So Coinbase sucks. Okay, thank you. Do that. Yeah, I Kraken seems good, but I don't know. There's a ton of HODL. Oh, HODL's actually a stock, right? Is that something I'm missing? What's HODL? HODLs. You got my HODL strategy? Is that my digital coin? He might be in the Twitch chat. He doesn't know. Well, yeah, probably have a lot of friends that have moms. But probably not a lot of friends whose moms you'd want to bang. I mean, let's face it, not every mom's a MILF. That's why they're moms. So, all right, good. Yeah, I'll hold on for dear life. That's what HODL is. Hold on for dear life. Yeah, I guess I should have held on to those little, those six, let's see, I can't even do the math, but 60 cents. My $100 would be worth a lot more money than $100. As in, use your diamond hands to hold on to them as weak hands get flushed out. Yeah, I get you. The crypto creed. Yeah, just hold on to it because you never know when it's going to pop, right? That's why I had Ripple. I had Ripple at 40 cents and it wasn't moving at all. And I moved it into something else. I don't even know why I moved it. It was a couple $100. And now Ripple's at $1.50. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. Let's see. No, I've never hit a woman ever. It's just not my thing. I love women. I love people. I'm not a violent guy, my man. I don't take my stuff out. That's why I use psychedelics. See, it's the cocaine and alcohol that makes you want to hit other people. The psychedelics, you just want to hug them all. So I have wanted to hug an emo bitch before. So I'm not going to say that, but ape speak for hold. I got you. Hold on for dear life. Yes. Yeah, listen, like I said, and also you can't put money in the market that you're living on. I mean, you've got to go in there and just play with it because you're not gonna put anything in there that you really need. You're gonna put in there stuff to play. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not putting anything in there, so I'm not gonna get to the point where I want to beat people up because crypto goes down. What goes down is going to come up and down and up and down. I wish I would have picked up Bitcoin a couple of years ago. I went to Burning Man and they had a whole seminar I sat through on crypto coin, and I should have just ran home and bought it at 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, whatever it was then. But you know what? I was like, nah, I'll buy stocks. I'll invest in cannabis. Much better. Got my ass handed me. Avram Galzer looks like Jabba the Hutt and has ruined Manchester United. Yes. I have a lot of friends that are from Manchester, so they love that team. I feel it. Thank you very much, Kyle. I'm wearing Miley's out today. I got Miley out. She's smoking away. She's puffing away on the birthday show. We're doing it up. Fuck up a horse. Like he hit it or he had sex with it. Because the horse is going to feel it. Horse be like, yeah. Can you even move? Don't you just sit there and I wish I could lift my hands up? Or you're just whoa. I've never done it, so I don't know. But I watch my friends on it and they're a mess. They're sloppy. Probably one of the reasons I don't do it. Because I saw that both he fucked up and fucked a horse. Talented guy. You can hit a horse and have sex with it. I don't believe in that either. Bestiality or cruelty to animals. I'm a huge PETA supporter. Come on. This is cotton. I don't wear any leather. Celtic FC from Glasgow. No. Is that another soccer thing? Because, we're in America. I barely watch American football here. Sports have become so, yes, I have been to Scotland. I was there for the European Music Awards in like 2000, 2001 in Edinburgh. And my wife and I took a beautiful tour around the locks, and it was the first time I ever drove in a car with nav. And I was so thankful that I had the nav because I would have gotten so lost. But we got everywhere we had to go pretty lickety split. There were only a couple times I had to double back. So, and I want to come back to Scotland. I have some great friends there, and my wife has some family. Some people like to bugger. What can I say? Listen, just only bugger when things want to be buggered. No buggering things that don't want to be buggering. Guys, I'm calling football soccer like that. No, football, I'm talking about American football. When I say American football, I don't mean American soccer. I know the difference between soccer. Well, you guys call football. You call soccer football over there. So then it's really confusing anyway. It's kind of like who's on first. What's on second? I don't know. Third base. Soccer. I don't know. I didn't even. Maybe it's the sound that the foot makes when it hits the ball. Soccer. Soccer. Hey, soccer. They call our football gridiron or American football. You guys are up late over there in the UK. What is it, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m.? Are the bars open yet? Can you go to a pub and get a pint? I mean, I saw that was happening, but do you need like a card or something like that to go get a beer? No, Miley. Miley on the DMT pen. No, it's Miley with the hold on. Miley, that's Spanish. Miley with the doobie right there. I'm sure Miley's hit the DMT pen in her day. If she's smart. I don't think I've had that much fun ever. I mean, fuck. That my favorite of all, I think, all psychedelics right now is DMT. I just can't believe the ride. Just can't believe how much fun it is. It's just like it's a blast. It's like a party. I go blow through those pens like it's nobody's business. Anybody needs to send me a birthday gift? I'm accepting DMT pens. That's right here, 420 Live. Jeff Kravitz will take your DMT pen as a gift. I'm having a little party this weekend, and I got my friends from 710 Labs sending over a kit. I'm going to share it tomorrow on my Instagram. You're not going to believe what's in this bag. Already. Well, my wife is a MILF, I would think. I would like to think. Tell mom I said hi, and make sure she gives you the reach around. Football is not football, not that pansy sport called American football. Yeah, like I said, I like spectacle, but when I lived on the East Coast and it was cold, I got sitting around watching sports for 4 hours a day. But once I moved to California and it was nice out, it's like, you know what? I'll catch the highlight reel later. So I don't really sit around watching sports. I don't have the patience unless it's like a big game, like a championship game. I love when it's something on the line, so. He blew up my Minecraft, so I fucking blew his mom's back out. Well, now she's not going to be able to do his laundry, Thank you, Pete. I couldn't have more fun than dealing with the Twitch crowd. I just love the guys over there because everybody's got such an amazing sense of humor. And worldwide, we get the worldwide audience from over there on Twitch, So I guess I'm going to have to start playing video games on here. I was a big Super Mario guy and Donkey Kong. And yeah, those were the first video games we'd go play. Donkey Kong. Jason Weinstock, you had a birthday yesterday. That was amazing. Those pictures, dude, we've been through so much together. It's absolutely crazy. But thank you. I'm really looking forward. We're having a big old party up here Saturday. Come on, Jay. Come on down. Get on the plane. You flying yet? You all vaccinated? I'm vaccinated. Hello, Kelly Baines on the Twitter. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much. very much. I have Galaga. Yeah, I actually have I bought the sit down. I got the sit down machine with the 60 games in it, and it has all the games. And I kind of averaged down because when I was going, it was always 25 cents a game, and then the games last a couple minutes. But now I have this thing, and it's free play. So now I've made up for all my Donkey Kong addiction and everything like that. And Galaga, the kids love Galaga. Galaga's good too. Galaga 3 is impossible. Donkey Kong, there's 3 or 4 different versions of that. Pac-Man, there's got to be 7 or 8 versions of Pac-Man. Those are really fun. So Tanner Wire checking in. Thank you there. Yeah, you know, Tanner, I love having a little something to feed off of here. And the Twitch guys, I'll tell you what, they keep me on my toes and keep me sharp, you know, because, you know, I pride myself on quick, witty retort, as you know, going back with me for many years. It's always been my, my thing is having a quick, witty retort. The Darth Plagues, Plugies, the Darth Plowgies of the Wise. Is that supposed to be plagues? The Darth Pluggies? I don't know. I never heard of that. What is it? What is it, Joseph? Centipede yet? Oh, I don't know if Centipede's on that machine. I don't think I have Centipede on there. I think you got to get Centipede separately. Play Minecraft. You want to play Minecraft on here? I'll do 420 live and get totally blasted and then lose my shit. I lose my shit. Play Minecraft. You know, I was buying all those games, you know, Guitar Hero. Do you guys play Guitar Hero? We got all that crap. I didn't get into Minecraft. I watched my kids play the Fortnite. This Minecraft like Fortnite. Yeah, I'm ready. I think I'm shooting it, but everything's changed so much there. I haven't even talked to anybody from that camp. I guess I got to call Ashley and see who I talked to about my old job there, taking pictures of Bonnaroo. I've done every Bonnaroo, and I want to do this year because this is going to be the 21st, right, Tanner? 21st. And yes, Saturday Bonnaroo lineup is absolutely a Hoffman kind of day, isn't it? Fortnite is ass. Yeah, I want to know. I know. I agree. I looked at it. I checked it out. And Outside Lands, they have some good stuff at Outside Lands too. You know, but Bonnaroo, what's, you know, is this all going to happen? Is it happening? You got to take it away. I don't think they're in it as much as they were. You know, there was a point where everybody had to have their own TV sets and their own controllers and everything. So there'd be a bunch of kids sitting around with everybody having their own TV sets playing Fortnite. Because you couldn't all play together. So just because you suck at it, you get like one kill. Oh, you guys like know each other and fuck with each other from that. So there's a lot of shit talking going on there in the Fortnite world, huh? Hoff. My friend Neil, he comes over the other day. He's like, I still got some of that Hoffman left. Like, you do? I was like, get in the fridge. He's no, it's in a cool, dry place. It gets even stronger over time. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Orange Sunshine 2.0 though, very nice, very clean. That 1.0 Orange Sunshine, that also knocked me off my feet almost as much as the, almost as much. So, unbelievable. I love that you guys just talking shit on each other. It's epic. So let it rock, guys. Come on, let's see what you got. And you know, you got to do. It'd be good if you could keep it with a little bit of like a little bit intellect to it. You know, like an insult that comes from a place of intelligence. Instead of going as low as you can go, you go as high as you can go. And it's even more effective, I think, in time is to have a good, like a high brow, you know, not like your mama wears army boots. I mean, something a little bit more advanced than that. So, but yeah, I'm also enjoying this too, Homer. I feel like it's a Jeff Kravitz Twitch hour. Jeff Kravitz, I'm twitching online. Oh, so the other day I shared with you a video of me playing on a boat in the middle of the Caribbean down in St. John. And there was another video shared, and I'm going to share this with you now because this was just as exciting. This was up on a porch in St. John above Great Cruise Bay, playing with my friends Marcus Rezak and Matt Olivier and Jay Berwick and Todd Stoops and Dave Watt and Jeff Franca. Let's see here. How do I share this? There you go. Share screen. This is the Kravitz rock star. Wishes he was a rock star portion of the show. I'm going to share that. Let's do this. I can go like this, full screen, boom. And you're going to hear me try to take the boys into Manteca here. And when I finally figure out the right way to play it, it gets much better. Check out this view coming up. Yeah, come on. Come on. Oh, man. takes you right back there. Hold on, I gotta stop this. You gotta stop this. It takes you right back there to like on that deck, looking out over Great Cruise Bay, playing Breaking the Manteca, and below us, what you don't see is below us are people on a beach about 3 stories down, and then out on the boats, all rocking and dancing and singing along, and it's just it was life reaffirming. It was life at its finest. And this was in December when things were really bad here in LA. I got called to go to the Virgin Islands by Marcus Rezac, who was the lead guitarist on that last piece. He was screaming. And as Mr. Tipper from Scotland says, better than Hendrix. And, Hendrix definitely. I don't think anybody's better than Hendrix, but Marcus is incredibly talented guitar player. Mucho dexterity. And it's an honor to, and, I got a lot of balls to go up there toe to toe and just rip it up with them like that. So, hats off to myself for being so high that I thought that I could go up there and do it. And you know what? It ended up being pretty good. That was City's Wolfman's brother in Great Cruise Bay in early December of this year with the guys from Shred is Dead. And I want to thank them for engaging me. And also, if you missed the boat jam, both those are on my YouTube under my favorites because they are the favorite moments I've had this year. Wow, it took a lot of my air out of me. I was sitting here smoking too while that was going on, so I was really in the moment there. I don't think Benji's going to make it from Hawaii, but he said maybe next week we could talk to the guys and see how it goes. I mean, if you're not doing anything this weekend, tune in. You're going to want to see what Billy Kreutzmann's got going on for his birthday. It's his birthday. I think it was just today or yesterday. He's got his birthday coming up, so or happening or happened, and he will be rocking out with Carlos Santana. Carlos, a late addition. And also, I guess James Casey could have been a late addition too, because he wasn't in the original lineup either. So good guests. Billy Strings. These are really great guests for Billy. And to take a look at the Grateful Dead catalog, I'm sure we're going to hear some Santana songs. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a pay-per-view event. It's on Fans. It's a Pete Shapiro production. Relics. Fans? What is it? It's not Fans only. It's not only Fans. Is it only Fans? Or is it Fans only? Fans only? Only Fans. I have my own OnlyFans site. You can see pictures of me in my undies. I'll be gone. 420 for 20 long years. I smoked lots of reefer and drank lots of beer. Every day at 420, gonna settle the score. And for 20 long years, it's been 20 past 4. Hello. Thank you, Vince Herman. Our good friend Vince Herman wrote that song for our show. Yeah, it's only Fans. Thank you. Thanks for straightening me out. I can't keep these things straight. It's like you ever get in a car and someone's like, "Hey, could you turn on the heat seater?" And I'm like, "Wait, the seat heater, the heat seater, the seat heater, right?" Only Fans only. How many subscriptions do you have there? How many subscriptions do you have? You've been charged twice for your you guys on the Twitch, man. I'm gonna have to be hanging out more on Twitch, I guess, in my free time because you really look like you got it going. You got it going on there on the Twitch. What else? What else do I got for you? How else can I stretch this out and just sit here talking to myself? Yes, the birthday week celebration. Yeah, being a Taurus, I got it. All the stereotypes: stubborn, bullheaded, warm, cuddly, lovable, but devoted and loyal and loving and all that kind of shit, and also an asshole, all wrapped in one. The Turian package. That's what it's all about. I will be celebrating my birthday for the next week. You guys, now you guys are all making up. Now you guys are all burying the hatchet. It's good. Within an hour, you come together. You greet each other, you sniff around, you insult each other, and then by the end of the hour, everybody's like, let's all make up. I'll see you in the, what room is it? What's the name of the game? Oh, Minecraft room. Thank you, Carolyn. Appreciate it. Yes, I know. I'm such a Taurus. In every way. And things you can't deny. Like I read a star chart of mine once, and it was so on. I was like, does this person actually know me? Because it's just like the things I read in there were just like so personal. I was like, how can this be so generalized out off the internet, but then the chart just like hones in on some of your true characteristics? Or maybe you just think those are the things because they seem so wonderful. This person is very experimental and goes out of their way. I mean, all the stuff they say, you're like, wow, yeah, that's me. You read the horoscope. How did they get me like that? How do they understand me? Where's the blessings? Where's the blessings? They come every day. They come every day, with or without my guitar. So I've been practiced the band up, got the set list down. I got to tell you, I've been working out the set list. Got a little theme going on, a little freedom disease theme going on. Cheech, I just showed the video from St. John. Should I pull back up? Because it was really good. It was fucking rocking. Let's see, share screen. I can't tell. Is that the one? Dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. I'm going to play back to about like right in here.
I'm checking them out. I'm checking them out.
Oh, there it
I
comes.
got it figured out now. I'm the one that got it figured out. There's some good points, some bad points. Find your city, find yourself a city. Find your city, find yourself a city to live in. I got one more city for you, folks.
Yeah, you know what? That's a lot of fun. Virgin Island Reggae. You guys see? All right, I'll check it out. Midnight. That's the name of the band. That's this YouTube thing you shared. I can't see it. So I'll check it out. Some VI reggae. We're ready. The Vagrants. That was a bunch of vagrants up there on stage. That's a good name for that band, The Vagrants. That's a great name, band. Astrology or fabricated lies, bunch of hippies talking shit. Obviously, Joseph, you guys aren't eating a lot of LSD over there in Scotland. Astrology's for white girls. Okay, whatever. Gravity, I understand. Yo, William, what's up? William LaJoka. Is that Dan? Can't find the tip jar. Did you see the band? You could just send it to me on my. Oh, wow. It looks like Benji is. Okay, come on. I stalled for Benji. We're going to get him. So it looks like we're going to have Benji Eisen coming on from Kauai. So my good friend Mandy Berman. Mandy, I miss you. I miss standing in front of you at shows. Wow. Are you going to go Trey Acoustic and SPAC? Did you get pits? So people are like, listen, I'm a huge Colonel Bruce, and I agree. I'm a big numerology fan. Like, I'm 59 on 5'9" this year. That to me is just like everything just lines up. And I was making fun of my whole family because I'm like, I'm the only one in the family that can do that. I'm 59 on 5'9". Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to welcome the marvelous, wonderful, beautiful, handsome Benji Eisen to the show live from Kauai.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Jeff, how's it going, man?
Good, Benji. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today.
Oh, you're quite welcome. As a matter of fact, I didn't prepare at all because it's been go. But you know, I see your face, and with synapses being what they are, I immediately want to go smoke a bowl. So let me bring it over here and
okay,
let me grab one.
I got a little thing right here.
Oh, great! And let me grab my earplugs so I can hear you better and not drive Shapiro crazy, who's doing business right there. So hold on one second.
Okay. Pete Shapiro in the room. Pete Shapiro, of course, took the trip to Kauai to get ready for the Billy and the Kids show this weekend.
So yeah, Pete is actually jumping in the pool, and as he jumps in the pool, I hear him on the phone still talking about the cap. But
Talking about the cap.
yeah, as he jumps in the pool.
Are they getting ready to open?
I think so. I think
Well,
so.
I think everything's going to be open. So Benji, I saw this thing, Billy and the Kids going to Hawaii, and now it's like Carlos Santana and James Casey and Billy Strings. What the fuck is going on?
Well, I'll tell you what. A year ago, when everything shut down, I talked to Billy about, hey, look, you're going to want to play music pretty soon. And this was not in March, but it was around this time last year. Because I was saying, look, everyone's getting antsy to play, and what would be great would be if you could play music for your fans who are stuck at home and give them some new music, not just archive music. And because we did live streams from Billy and the Kids this past year using all of our archival footage. There's only, we've only done a handful of shows ever. They only played, they played less than 10, and so we aired their lock-in set that they did with Bob Weir. We aired the Red Rocks show. And I feel like we aired another one, but in any case, Billy and I talked about it a lot, but he kept on because of his age and he's a national treasure. We got to keep him healthy and we got to keep him safe. So he would get cold feet every time that we got into the advanced talks. I would call Martiner and I would call Tommy and I'd say, we got the band back together. And then Billy would call me and I'd say, too soon. And then once the vaccinations, once we had a vaccine, Billy got vaccinated, and immediately he said, what I would love to do for my birthday is I don't want any gifts or anything like that. I just want to play music with my friends. So that's how it all started. And then the special guests have just been incredible. And that we've been talking about doing Billy Strings. So full disclosure, Billy Strings was supposed to play with Billy and the Kids at the Sanger Theater for Jazz Fest in 2020. And that was the first show that we had to cancel, that and Skull and Roses. And we had to cancel both of them because welcome Pete Shapiro. We had to cancel both of them because of the pandemic. And then we were going to do Peach Fest, and Billy Strings was also going to do 2 songs with us there. So that's not new. His involvement's not new. But when this happened,
but they haven't rehearsed. Had they rehearsed before or no?
They'd never even met before. It's just that they were both mutual fans. Bill Kreutzmann is a genuine fan of Billy Strings, and of course we all know that Billy Strings is a Deadhead. And so with those 2 things in play, it was natural. It was kind of funny in that the build up for it was so intense because we had been talking since 2019 about making that collaboration happen. And then it finally did in such a beautiful way. I mean, those 2 have bonded certainly over cannabis, over music, and just over over fishing as well. And it's just been an incredible week with seeing those 2 and seeing the friendships and the age difference of 75 and 27. It's been really cool.
How is it musically?
Musically, it's insane. And I'll tell you the secret weapon, not soon to be not so secret, is James Casey.
We've seen him all over the socials. He's already all over Instagram and Twitter in his position.
Well, he's made such an impact in the band that I think we're gonna have to. I think he's hired. I think he's gonna have to be a kid when he's not out playing with Trey. And I know that Trey and him have talked a lot this week because I think he reached out going, "Who are these guys I'm playing with?"
Really? Well, I'm sure he knew Santana, right?
He definitely knew Santana.
How is that energy between him and Santana? I can imagine Santana must love what James Casey's laying down.
So another big surprise, but yet not surprising, is when they first played music together, and no one knew. Carlos and Billy, of course, are old friends. That it was really amazing and touching to see. Billy cried. Carlos cried as well, but Billy cried even afterwards. He cried to me saying, "You got to thank you," text from Santana after the first day, saying it was so good to see you again, and I'm so glad we're back in touch and doing this. And Billy cried. But during that very first song at rehearsal, Carlos' eyes went straight to James. And he walked out and started playing a little bit of Pharaoh and started playing like jazz stuff. And he would Santana would play this jazz lick on guitar and looking right at James, and James would immediately do it right back to him. And the 2 of them locked in, and that's not going to be a part of the show or anything. That was just them. Everybody else took a break, and the 2 of them just locked in. And since then, I mean, he's taught to all of us a lot. Carlos has taught a lot of jazz, but as he's telling us, as we're all sitting around in a circle, like 5, 6 of us, he's looking right at James and telling, he and Billy are reuniting over old stories. But then Carlos is playing music from his phone, going, "Oh, and you got to hear this." He's like, "I got this Coltrane track right here." Like it's been really amazing to see. He played him a Chick Corea track the other day that for all of us we were just mouths open, and he's looking right at James, and James is like, "I got this." So it's been pretty amazing.
James is a monster player.
Well, he's a monster player. Without revealing any of the set list, I asked him if he knew one song in particular that's a song that I figured everyone's heard. Anyone that's grew, and it's not a Grateful Dead song, but it's a song that just is part of the worldwide vernacular for music. And James just never heard it, and I go, not the version with these guys, but the original. And I told him the original band. And he goes, "Oh, I've heard that band, but I never heard that song." And then he played it like and sang it. Yeah, I pulled up the lyrics for him. He heard the original, then he heard the way that Billy has done it in the past with other projects, and one time through, and he's like, "I got it." He's amazing. Well,
it's very interesting because he doesn't have the history of knowing this genre, this rock and roll or this classic rock. It wasn't what he grew up learning. So yeah. Trey has been like a big influence on him learning all this stuff, and now he's in the Grateful Dead world. I mean, I know he's been up in Kauai now for almost a year.
He just texted me actually while we're talking about something else. But yeah, he's been incredible. I mean, so he's been reaching. He and Trey have been talking a lot this whole week. Trey's gonna be watching very closely this weekend, and which is really cool. But it was cool to hear that that's gonna happen. And James said during one of the first rehearsals, he said, "Look," he said, "ever since I moved to Brooklyn originally, like now he lives out here. He said, ever since I moved to Brooklyn, he's like, I feel like I got in a world that I just didn't even know existed." And I said, "What? You were jazz?" And he said, "No, I was hip hop." He grew up on hip hop, and then the Lettuce guys brought him over, of course, as you and I know, and as I think a lot of people know. He got into it by Lettuce, and then Trey really took him on 5 or 6 years ago, and I understand now why he's such a good fit for Trey. He told me that when in the Trey band, he said it's difficult because you have to learn 100 and some songs and have them just be at the ready. And for this, he came when he came on. I was circulating an email with everybody saying, because I knew that most people didn't know him. Like Magner knew him, Tommy knew him, Reed knew him. Reed played with him in the band that I managed called Bone Diggers, which is the J-Rod of Paul Simon. Doing all Paul Simon tunes. And so we had him and Hartswick play with us in Colorado for that. And so, we kind of knew him, but I knew that Billy didn't, and a lot of these cats didn't. So I said, I gave him I said basically to them, I said, "Look, the ideas have probably come on for the Brentford Marsalis tunes, right? It comes on for a couple tunes a night. He'll be there, and just like he did at the Beacon Jam, with Trey, he can come on and off. I told Billy, it's when you call for him, he'll be ready and on. And in that first rehearsal, without knowing any of the songs, he just came and started playing. And Billy he's like, he doesn't know these songs. I go, no, he's never heard these songs before, and yet he's playing them. He's playing the melody. He knows the songs instantly. And so that's when Billy was like, man, he looked at James and he was like, I hope you don't mind if you just play the whole thing with us, And now he's fully in the band for these 3 shows, and we think he's gonna when he's not on the road with Trey, we hope to have him with the kids.
Well, a nice addition. How do people tune in?
They go on fans.live, and I'll tell you what, too, and this is not a sales pitch, this is just being honest. Is what?
From 25 to 3.
Nice. Pete Shapiro. And so we things are happening a mile a minute here. But it's fans.live, and one of the things that I feel really proud about is I hate the way this is about to sound, but the merchandise to me is because when they talked about event merch, it wasn't really a high priority for me. But I was hands-on with crafting it, and Billy was a part of the process the whole way through, way more than would normally happen. And we reached out to Chuck Sperry. Chuck Sperry did the poster.
It's amazing, by the way. I saw it all over online.
Yeah, the posters are incredible. And then if people can't get the Chuck Sperry poster, they can. What can they do if they can't get the Chuck Sperry poster?
They can get a regular poster.
Yeah,
What's up, Jeffrey?
Hello, Pete Shapiro. How are you?
Pete Shapiro, everyone.
I think you just wanted a free trip to Hawaii.
That's
mahalo.
Yeah.
Mahalo.
Mahalo. How's the weather?
Carlos?
Is this guy? He looks like a young Carlos Santana, huh?
We got blessed.
Yeah,
we've been blessed.
So I was talking about so the merchandise. So Billy's was hands on about it, and it's it doesn't look like a typical event merch. It's like what stuff that Billy and his friends would be wearing out here surfing. That's the vibe. Great. So all of that is at fans.live. I believe it's /Mahalo/Grateful Mahalo.
All right, and how much is it?
That's don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No,
just go on and put your credit card in.
No, you go online and the website will tell you.
All right, and
you get a 3-night pass. You essentially get 1 night for free.
So, and how many sets? 2 sets?
Most of them are 2-set shows. It's going to be a lot of music. A lot of music.
How many songs you working with? 50?
We have more than that. We had more than that from the initial song list. Yeah, I mean we get a lot. They learned a lot of material this week. And is it going to be the same guys every day, or is it like Santana one day, or how you doing it? It'll be Santana for 1 day. It'll be James Casey for all 3 days, and then somebody else that we haven't revealed yet for a very cool little mini acoustic set. Oh, so you still have another special guest to announce. So we still have another special guest to announce. But, James, like I said, James Casey's fully in the band for all 3. He was a special guest. Now he's a special kid. Well, that sounds politically incorrect. He's a special kid. He's a special kid. But he is really special. And then we have, the third guest, which we haven't done the reveal yet for. All right. Well, very good. Well, we look forward to tuning in this weekend. When's Billy's birthday? Tomorrow. For the first show. Mine's Sunday, so wish him a happy birthday for us, and hopefully we can have him come on. Are there more shows coming up? I think you can stay tuned to Billy and the Kids. I think we have some things that are coming down the pike as things slowly open and as everyone figures this thing out. I think we'll be in the mix. Yeah, because talking about what's coming up, it looks like we got Dave Matthews going out this year with the full run. And he's kind of like the same level as Dead and Company and Fish and stuff like that. So I'm kind of expecting that we're going to hear from these bands about something this summer. I think that's a good guess. Your guess is as good as mine. I think that's a good guess. Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of music coming up. So we look forward to getting back at it and seeing you back at it, Benji. And thanks for taking a couple minutes and coming on 420 Live with us today. Jeff, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. I can't wait until, normally, we mentioned this last time, but normally we never would go this far without seeing each other because there's a show or, I'll see you at the next show or I'll see you at the next festival. So I can't wait till we can actually do that again. Absolutely. Well, I'm shooting for Humphreys Red Rocks. It's kind of like my where I'm thinking my next 3-day run of seeing psychedelic rock and roll is. I'm hoping something's before that, but if not, we'll see. Awesome. Well, you got these Circles Around the Sun shows in LA. Yeah, that's right. They're going to be here on my birthday. Yeah, on your birthday. Exactly right. Yes. I wish I could make it for that, but I'm kind of busy with this. Shapiro says, yeah, we got a little jam happening here ourselves. I don't have James Casey on sax, but I got Ian Roller from Portugal to Man on sax, and we're going to have a fun little time. You guys have a good time out there in Hawaii. You want to say anything to the folks before you let you go? Mahalo. Thank you too. See you later. Yeah, peace out. All right, there you go. Benji Eisen, ladies and gentlemen, from Kauai, filling in and giving us some show there. The first 5 minutes of the show, I had no volume whatsoever. So it was nice to be able to talk to Benji, get a little insight on what's going out there in Hawaii. There hasn't been a lot going on. The guys don't really want to do any press. They're all practicing right now. And you got to see Pete Shapiro in the background there in his bathing suit. What a sexy beast he is. Thank you for all the birthday love today. And thank you all for tuning in to 420 Live. When you do, it's appreciated at all. Thank my friends from Osiris Media and all our friends. Yes, Johnny Marr is absolutely amazing. Sonic
beast. I'm a huge Smiths fan. I grew up with that. I grew up in that punk, the punk days. It's kind of like where we lived. And I'll tell you about Manscaped, though. If you want to keep yourself trim, you want to keep everything tight down there. And I finally got a chance to use the Manscaped, and what a revelation! Their products are literally made for your balls. I never thought that the balls needed such attention, but obviously that's what I was missing in my life. So, you want to make the trees look bigger, cut the bushes down, folks. Trim it up, make it presentable. Condom sales are up for the first time in a year. They've been in the toilet. Condom sales have been in the toilet. Do not put your condoms in the toilet, by the way. Condom sales have been in the toilet. So in the past 3 months, though, invest in Trojan. So you want to keep everything neat and clean. It's probably been a year. It's probably getting a little grubby down there. Manscaped.com, 420 live code gets you a beautiful 20% off and free shipping. So you can't do without this device. You should have it in your life, especially all you guys, you Scottish guys, because I all know you're hairy over there. The Smiths is great. Yes, I went to go see Morrissey once at the Tower Theater in Philadelphia. Every song, for the first 3 songs, someone tried to go up there and rip his clothes off. After 3 songs, he left the stage. And I was so bummed because I just wanted to watch him sing. And nope, the kids couldn't leave him alone, and security couldn't keep him away. It was very disappointing. Thank you, everybody who made it through the silent portion, me in the silent portion of the show today, and through the interview with Benji Eisen. And thanks for Benji Eisen and Pete Shapiro for making a quick little appearance here at 420 Live. Thank you all. Peace, love, and happiness to everybody out there. Here's the big hug. Cheers to Miley. Miley says, happy birthday, Kravitz. Happy birthday. Oh, look. Now she's like a vampire. I want to suck your blood. Now she's got like no neck or all neck. Jeff Kravitz, losing his mind. Signing off, everybody. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.